Anybody that's looking to reach the baby boomer generation is really a great client for us. They get so neglected, and they're one of the biggest consumer groups.
Yeah.
They spend more than anybody, but nobody's marketing to them.
Well, it's because they tell us to keep off their lawn.
Right. Yeah. Everybody wants to know, how do you reach millennials? How do you reach Gen Z? And I'm like, there's still some dollars left to be spent here with the baby boomers.
Exactly.
This podcast is sponsored by
Afflecto Media Marketing. Afflecto Media Marketing is a full-service advertising agency, driving sales and increasing brand value through expertise in traditional and digital media, social media, and much more. Reach out to the team, afflectomm.com. Afflecto Media Marketing. Affect, move, influence.
Tell us about yourself.
What is the Network-a-thon?
The Network-a-thon.
What is the Network-a-thon?
Network-a-thon is the premier business networking event in St. Louis.
So, why should I attend the next Network-a-thon?
It's free, and we personally introduce you to your ideal referrals. And now, on to the Network-a-thon podcast.
And here we are. We're at the Network-a-thon, where you can network-a-thon.
It's a long thong.
Yes.
No, that's the wrong thing. I'm thinking of thongs. Cisco.
Thong.
No, that's not it.
No.
We're actually out here. People are rubbing elbows, sharing business cards, talking about their business to one another. A good place for you to put your best face on and talk about the business that you're trying to look for and help.
While drinking coffee and
While
getting
drinking
caffeinated,
coffee here at Higher Grounds.
Yes, absolutely. Today we're lucky enough to meet a great guy named Nick Darr. Nick Darr with Big Z Media.
A fellow media person. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? Thanks for having me on.
Nick, tell me, what do you guys do? What do you guys offer?
I am the, as you said, the owner of Big Z Media.
Yeah.
We're a full-service digital advertising agency.
Great.
We also operate 2 radio stations in Alton, Illinois,
Okay.
and a print publication. So we've been in the advertising industry for a long time. Our radio station started in 1948 and have really morphed into the digital side of things in the last few years and focused on building the digital agency side of our business with social media management and a CRM and all kinds of products and services like that.
Tell me, what's your clientele? Who are you looking for? Who would you love to meet?
We love working with local businesses. You know, maybe single and dual point retailers are great businesses for us. I mean, we'll work with bigger companies, but I'm kind of an old school guy for a digital guy. I like to sit across the desk from the decision maker and
have a handshake and all that.
Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, we can work with big companies, but our bread and butter is really companies that have, you know, even from solopreneurs up to maybe 25 employees are really good options for us because we really feel like we can be impactful with them.
So when you offer something to them, is it also a combination of radio, billboard, print, all of that kind of stuff?
It depends where you're located.
Right.
So we do some business over on the Missouri side in St. Charles. If you're in the Alton area, we really love putting together a combo platter that includes radio and print and digital. We just have found that to really be a magical combination.
Right.
We recognized a few years ago that digital is kind of where everything is trending.
Right.
But we've also seen advertisers, I think, maybe make some mistakes in rushing to go 100% digital and forgetting about some of the traditional methods that we think are still effective.
They still have dollars and they still have ears and eyes.
They absolutely do. And you mentioned who we like to work with. Anybody that's looking to reach the baby boomer generation is really a great client for us. They get so neglected, and they're one of the biggest consumer groups.
Yeah.
They spend more than anybody, but nobody's marketing to them.
Well, it's because they tell us to keep off their lawn.
Right. Yeah. Everybody wants to know, how do you reach millennials? How do you reach Gen Z? And I'm like, there's still some dollars left to be spent here with the baby boomers.
Exactly. And they have all the money, so why not?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, disposable income.
So if I'm a solopreneur and I am just starting out, what can you guys do for me that makes sense for my business?
You know, I think if you're just looking at a digital strategy, we have something we call digital foundation. So it kind of depends on where you're at in the process.
Right.
But, you know, if you don't have a website, there's no sense really going with a bunch of advanced strategies and tactics to market your business. We need to start there and build that foundation of having a good website that generates leads for you when people go to it. That's not just I almost dropped my coffee.
Oh, no. Not here at Higher Grounds. We'll get your coffee.
That's not just a business card website, but actually something that produces and communicates with your customers. So that's where we would start.
And it's your storefront that's open 24 hours.
Exactly.
There.
And then, you know, we've moved to social media management. Obviously, make sure you have an optimized website. And then we have a great CRM too. You know, one of the things that businesses really, I think, miss out on right now is if you're not getting back to a lead within like 5 minutes, they're gone.
Yeah.
So we've got some great features there that we offer, where an automatic text back. So if you call the business and I'm not able to answer, you'd get a text back from me immediately saying, hey, saw we missed your call.
Excellent.
What can we do to help you?
Yes.
So automating a lot of things for business owners that are overwhelmed, stressed, busy, and trying to take some of those things off their plate.
It's always
make sure
about
they're communicating.
that consistent touch that you're trying to get to the people that are reaching out to you guys.
Absolutely.
And then if I'm a brick and mortar and I've been established for a while, but I'm not really tech savvy, how can you guys help me?
I mean, those are the ones we love because they kind of say, hey, I want you to just take this off my plate. I know I need to do some digital stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to have to do it. So what would you put together for me? Those are the ones we really like to work with because they let us do our job.
Yeah.
And, especially for somebody who's established, I think one of the most neglected thing for business owners is, optimizing and maximizing your current account list, or people that have done business with you in the past. We're all focused on, getting new customers, and we sometimes forget about
serving your customers you have.
Right, or, getting them to buy more often. So reminding them, hey, it's been a while since you had your HVAC system serviced. About time for us to come back out. Things like that. We're really staying in touch with your current customer base, something that a lot of business owners neglect, and that's actually a lot easier to generate revenue from that than it is to go out and get a new customer.
You're darn right. You're darn right.
Is this your first Network-a-thon?
Second, number 2, yes.
Number 2.
Yeah, so.
And for the small business that they know they have to spend money on marketing, what's your recommendation to them in regards to marketing? They don't really market before, but they know that they have to. What would you do for them? What makes sense to them starting out?
I mean, starting out, I love social media.
Yeah.
We think Facebook is still probably the most viable network to be on.
Right.
I mean, it's getting, the gap is getting closed a little bit, but that's probably where I would start if you had a website that was, optimized and functioning. I would say a good social media campaign where you're spending some money on it.
Yeah.
Organic posting for businesses certainly not going as far as it used to. Facebook wants their money.
Yes.
So, so you do have to invest some money in this Facebook spend. We're a much bigger fan of sponsored posts than anything else because you can be so targeted with them, and and they just go a lot further. So that's where I would start. But whether you're working with us or not, I mean, I think just businesses miss it so often. You should be spending 10% of your gross on your marketing budget.
Right.
And the number of businesses that are doing that is a very small percentage. But the ones that do are quite successful. So you've got to invest in the marketing piece of things. You guys talk to small business owners all the time. Most of them don't make it. And I think the biggest reason is because they just don't know how to market their business.
Yeah,
or they don't invest in
their,
enough.
Their name out there.
Right.
And that's going to be key.
I mean, one of the things that always makes me scratch my head is you see somebody that invests $1 million to do this great renovation of a restaurant. And then they don't advertise it. They don't market it. It's like, boy, you just wasted that money. I mean, it's just,
So I asked you if you've been here before and what brought you back or what kind of leads and things you've got from the Network-a-thon. What's good things about the Network-a-thon that you see?
I mean, that's another thing, another piece to the marketing puzzle for business owners is getting out and doing, shaking hands and meeting
Kissing
people face to face. Exactly right. It is kind of like running for office a little bit. But Mark Breimer does a great job putting this thing together, and Mark's a friend of mine, and we're clients of his. So I came last time, made some great connections, and always happy to come back. Anytime I can take advantage of a networking opportunity, we certainly try to do that. So
it's awesome. All right. So if someone wanted to get a hold of you guys and start their marketing campaigns, how would they do that?
The best way to go about doing that is go to bigz, as in zebra, .media.
bigz.media. .media.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much, Nick.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
When the podcast returns, we will be speaking with Mark Breimer from Office Supply Solutions right after this.
Ready to explore St. Louis in a unique, hassle-free way? How about on an innovative 3-wheeled electric trike with Trike STL guided tours? A self-balancing and battery-assisted machine that's also low impact on your body and fun. Visit TrikeSTL.com or call 314-4TRIKKE.
This podcast brought to you by
Office Supply Solutions. Office Supply Solutions combines the selection of all major office supply stores with the convenience of next-day delivery.
Office supplies including printer cartridges, paper, cleaning supplies, computers, and all types of office technology products.
Office Supply Solutions delivery hubs are stationed in most top 150 markets.
And we have over 1 million square feet of inventory.
Go to OfficeSupplySolutionsLLC.com to place your order today.
And the creator of Network-a-thon is joining us. Mark, how are you, bud?
Good. How are you today?
Good. Tell us about the vision of Network-a-thon. How did we get here? What are we doing? What's it all about?
Well, I own a company called Office Supply Solutions, and for our 5-year anniversary, we decided to do a networking event to thank our networking community connectors who helped us get to where we were.
Right.
Little did I know that was going to turn into quarterly events called Network-a-thon, where we connect people all over the metro St. Louis area, not only St. Louis, but Illinois and St. Charles together to network and grow their businesses together.
So talk about the process a little bit. What can you expect when you come here?
It's different than most networking events because a lot of events you walk in the door and they say, have a great time, bye. With us, we say, have a great time, who do you want to meet? And we put colored stickers on you so you can network yourself, but we also walk up to you and say, what profession or type of person would you like to meet, and walk you right up to them, because you don't know what a CPA looks like.
Right.
You don't know what a lawyer looks like, but if you want to meet them, it'd be a shame if you missed out on that opportunity.
Well, lawyers, you can kind of tell what a lawyer looks like.
Yeah, I know.
But the fact that you guys have
Shark, there you go.
facilitators that'll help people who are the flies on the wall type networkers.
Correct.
That really need to generate their own business, but you're there to help them sort of meet people that they wouldn't meet normally.
We're facilitators.
Yes, love it. I know that you're looking for sponsors now. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Great. Well, what we do is we make it very exclusive, where it's one profession per category, so you're not going to be competing with anybody.
Love it.
And basically, that sponsorship category is all yours.
Great. And with that, what do you think you get with that? Like, I know that you have certain levels that you can get.
Correct.
Like it's for the entrepreneur all the way up to the guy that's selling cars for a living. Right?
Definitely. We want to make it affordable for the small business solopreneur to get out there, because we know that the marketing dollars are limited. And that's how I started out. I couldn't spend thousands of dollars to get my name out, but I could spend hundreds of dollars to get my name out. And it allowed me to then grow and evolve.
All right, so let's talk about how they reach out to you. How would someone who, A, wants to come to the Network-a-thon first reach out to you?
They can find us online. We have Facebook, LinkedIn, and just send a message, and we'll take care of it at networkathon.com for the website. Facebook, LinkedIn, same name.
And you got to talk about Office Supply really quickly. How can they help you with that?
You know, we own a local office supply company, one of the only ones in St. Louis. If you're in a business situation, we're here to help with printer cartridges, office supplies, and furniture, and we deliver as soon as same day.
Love it. All right. Thank you very much, Mark.
Network-a-thon, why don't you give us your tagline that you have on here so everyone will know what to say?
Make a difference, make profitable connections, and have fun doing it.
I think we're about to do that.
That's
Let's do it.
Join us for the next Network-a-thon and Next Live Network-a-thon podcast, Tuesday, October 24th, 2023.
The free Network-a-thon, the premier business networking event in St. Louis.
Go to the Network-a-thon website, networkathon.com, or call 314-227-6771.
Here's another AG Media Group production.
Create, connect, convert.